We return to our sister city, Condega, Nicaragua, for a look at how the people there depend on the tobacco and cigar industry to make a living for their families. Scott Nelson has the story.
Condega is a small city in the Esteli region of Nicaragua, located on the Pan-American Highway 185 kilometers north of Managua and 60 kilometers south of the Honduran border. Condega has had a sister city agreement with the city of Bend since 2004, which has forged many friendships between its citizens. Tobacco, along with coffee, ranching, and farming, are mainstays of the economy here in Condega. Just south of Condega, we came upon a tobacco field and were invited to tour the operation by the manager. The fertile fields seem to stretch forever and are planted in a way that produces tobacco plants in cycles, so there is always a supply of leaves for the cigar factories in town. The leaves are picked by teams who work tirelessly, harvesting row after row of tobacco leaves. The process is to pick only the bottom 3 leaves of the plants, with the workers hunched over in what could only be described as back-breaking work. At the end of the rows, there's a worker with a makeshift flag who marks the rows for harvest. As soon as they reach the end of the row, they turn around and return to the other end and start the process over again, always heading toward the flag. In subsequent harvests, the tobacco plant will eventually be picked clean, 3 leaves at a time. At the edge of the fields are large open barns where women work side by side sorting the leaves. They thread each individual leaf onto a long pole that, once filled with leaves, is picked up by young men who hand the poles off to others high in the rafters of the barn for drying and curing in an endless cycle repeated hour after hour and day after day. On infrequent breaks, the men and boys play pickup games of stickball with a homemade bat and a ball made by wrapping layer after layer of plastic and paper tape to make a ball. Back in Condega, there are several cigar factories where hundreds of workers make hand-rolled cigars. Working in 2-person teams, each team manufactures anywhere from 300 to 400 cigars per day. In other areas of the factory, workers grade and separate the different qualities of tobacco leaf, identifying those layers used for flavor and aroma from those used for the more durable outer wrapper. Newly rolled cigars are placed in boxes and put into a mechanical press to preserve the shape and integrity of the finished cigar. Finally, cigars are boxed and sealed and are placed in a very large humidified and extremely aromatic room to await shipment around the world. This is an industry that sustains many people in Central America, and along with coffee plantations is a way of life for our sister city friends in Condega, Nicaragua.